Hey everybody, what's up? This is Tyler from T Game and Tech, and today I'm going to be going over my second review of The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time for the 3DS. And I'm not done with the game yet, but I just want to do a partway review of just playing through it, giving some of my thoughts about halfway through the game. I know I did one review after I did the first three dungeons as Young Link, but I just beat the Water Temple, so I'm just going to go over a couple things that I made observations about, and just generally talk about the game in general. So far, I think it's really been really good. As I've played the original Ocarina of Time, and I remember a lot of things about it. And one thing I will say, it doesn't really present a challenge. I always thought the Water Temple was a lot harder than it actually is. It really seemed easy to me this time around. Maybe it was because the colors aided on the wall. In the Water Temple, there's actually colors on the wall that aid you in following where different water levels, where you adjust them at. But overall, I'm really liking the bottom design about using the items. The iron boots is really awesome, just to say the least. It made the water temple a whole lot easier. You just put them on, take them off. It's a lot easier than having to go into the start screen, move around. That start screen isn't even available in this game because everything you have is all down in here. One thing I did not mention in my last review, if you have first person view enabled, if you move your 3DS around, it moves the camera perspective around, but I have it locked. I'd rather much more move with my circle pad over here. It just, whenever I'm playing, I don't feel like moving up and down all around just to aim at like a slingshot or something like that. But some people might like that, so that's just fine with them. The next thing I noticed is that the 3D effect, I really don't have it on all the time. I have it on for boss fights and stuff that should look really cool in 3D, and it actually does. And you can barely see what's going on here because it's the darkness and the. But everything just looks a lot better. Hyrule Market looks a lot creepier because things actually look like destroyed. It's just not scrambled wood and stuff like that. But I'll just go to the village where the Shadow Temple's at, and we'll watch that cutscene just to see how things look different from the Ocarina of Time for the Nintendo 64. But when I was playing through the Forest Temple, the Fire Temple, and the Water Temple, things did look a lot better, a lot more crisper, a lot more detail. It was nice seeing a lot more detail in the Forest Temple and like the doors and just throughout all the different rooms. One thing I do feel though is Link seems like he moves slower. I don't know if it's just me not being used to him on the 3DS, but it feels like he's a lot slower than he was in the Ocarina of Time for Nintendo 64. Not sure though. So as you enter the village, this is the cutscene when, if you never played before and you haven't got to this part yet, you might want to stop watching now. But this is when Link meets Sheik and they talk again. They talk about the Shadow Temple and the evil spirits in the village. So in general, things are just more detailed. They just look nicer. There's a lot more detail on like walls. There's a lot more writing, as you can see. There's writing on the walls in the background here. That wasn't there before. There's like boards and graphics and posters hung up the walls, like an actual village with advertisements. So it makes it seem like a lot more real place, even though it still is a video game. And see, I'll turn 3D on to watch this, and see this kind of scene looks pretty cool in 3D because you're getting thrown around and stuff's coming straight at you, and you can't tell from the video, but you can see like where the frames kind of shift a little bit if you turn it up and down on the video, but you can't really tell unless it's in person. But overall, I just think this is really good so far. One thing, it's not really going to present a lot of a challenge yet. I haven't played Master Quest yet. I'm still, like I said, I'm just now getting the Shadow Temple. But it's taken me a while to get to it. I've been working a lot and no vacation and just being busy in general. But that was just that little short cutscene. I just wanted to show you guys, talk a little bit more about what my feelings and thoughts were about the game so far. I'll probably do one more review after I beat the game, give my final thoughts, go over a couple last things, and that'll probably be it. So I'll just let this scene keep playing out, and just want to remind you guys to subscribe, continue to like videos, watch them, and there will be more videos coming soon. It's really hard to get 3DS videos out and Nintendo videos in general. There's really not much going on right now. This is really the only 3DS game I'm really interested in right now. I'm not really interested in Pilot Wings or Steel Diver. You might, that's great, but I'm not really interested right now. But as more games come out, I do hope to do a review on Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening for Virtual Console on a 3DS and some other games as they come out. So once again, guys, just thank you for watching and stay tuned for more videos.